relationship experience. My name is Sarah J, and I'm your host, and I am with two professionals from Thinktwice Yakima. I've got Adrian and I've got Krista. Woo! Now, why are we here? Adrian.
Reason we're here is because I feel like relationships are complicated. There's a lot of moving parts, and sometimes we have more questions than we do answers. And so we're here to try to help navigate some of those questions you may have.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I don't know about you guys, but I've had some crazy relationship experiences.
Yes.
I mean, I honestly was on a date with a guy and he pulled out his fake teeth.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did he put them on the dashboard or?
No, he put them on the table at dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we have these moments where you're like, did that just happen?
Did you have a second date?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No, it ended there, and probably for a good thing.
Yeah. He was testing the waters.
He was testing the waters very, very badly.
Okay.
But I didn't actually meet my spouse until I was in my 30s. So I had a decade of relationship do's and don'ts and some crazy experiences that taught me more about who I was and how I want to navigate my friendships, with my coworkers, and all the different aspects of the different relationships in my life. And it made me a better person and made me more prepared. And so now my passion is to help other people do the same.
Oh, I love it.
And how can we help people navigate relationships with their friends, their families, their coworkers, and deal with those crazy relationship moments that we love to joke about.
Yes. Oh, yes.
But also teach us crazy things about life. And so I don't know about if you've had any crazy relationship experiences, Adrian.
Well, I think the craziest relationship experience I could think of off the top of my head, I've been with my wife since we were in 8th grade, pretty much. And so it's been 12 years. And one thing I can look back to is first date. We were laying down on the grass in front of my friend's front yard, and I could have sworn we were looking at a sunset, but she says that we were looking at the stars. And I'm like, there's no way your dad would let you be out that late at night.
Okay.
And so we go back to this experience all the time. And not too long ago, we were at the classroom teaching Krista, and she pulled out the receipt. And so she had proof. It said 10 p.m. and I was like, there is no way. Yeah, so she had proof. She had the receipt, the order, all that good stuff. So she proved me wrong. But I think that's one thing that I could go back to.
Perception. Memories are always a little different.
You could easily say you were too distracted by her beauty to remember the sky.
Yes.
Wow.
And that will save you every time.
There you go.
Sure.
But I think the takeaway from that is the fact that she saved the receipt.
Oh, for sure.
You guys have been together 12 years?
Yeah.
And she saved the receipt.
See,
that's amazing.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I will go with a story of it was a blind date that I went on, which actually was like a friend of mine who had set this blind date up, and we'd actually seen each other beforehand, so it technically wasn't a blind date anymore. But we went to the Yakima movie theater, and we go in, and he's like talking to this girl for like an extended period of time, which already I was like, okay, this date is not going very well. And then we get in the movie theater. I think it was Meet the Parents, and at the end of the movie, he gets up and he just starts clapping. And he's the only one that's standing in the theater clapping. And I just cannot even believe that he's clapping. And that was our one and only date. He was very nice, but that's, it's important to go through these experiences so you know what you like and what you don't like and how to communicate those things.
Absolutely. It's always funny because if you ask people, it's easy to remember the bad dates.
Oh, for sure.
But most people have trouble remembering the good ones.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
And it's the good ones that help build that relationship, that make it stronger, that make us fall in love and choose that person that we're going to spend our life with. And over the next couple episodes, we're going to talk about how do you find that person? How do you navigate friendships? How do you discover who you are and the things that you want in life so that you know what to look for?
Exactly. Communicating through that bad date, not being disrespectful to that person or cutting them off, learning those important tools that will just help all relationships be bigger and better.
I mean, as part of Thinktwice, what we like to say is better choices equal a better future.
Yes.
And if you can know what things that you're looking for in life, it helps you make a choice that's just going to be better for you and for your future family. And that's what we're all about. And so we are looking forward to talking about this more and more each day.
Definitely. If people wanted to find out more information, Adrian, where could they go? Is there a website?
Yeah, so we do have a website, thinktwiceyakima.com. We also have our Instagram, Thinktwice Yakima. You can look it up on Instagram. We have a Facebook. We're not really using Facebook as much right now, but we're working on enhancing those different websites, social media platforms, and we're also working on creating a TikTok, right?
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
got big stuff coming up, and you make sure to like and follow so that way you can get all these tips and tricks, because this is actually a program that you've got a pretty amazing amount of information that can be used for the rest of our lives. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we actually teach a curriculum to teenagers
Okay.
that is based off of the Dibble Institute, who writes all of our stuff that is CDC approved. So
Okay.
it's scientifically and medically accurate
All right.
as we talk about navigating relationships. So it's not just our opinions.
Okay.
And
okay.
like, oh, this
It's
is a really
backed.
good idea. It's backed by science. It's
Okay.
backed by proof of evidence that this is actually working. And if you apply it to your own life, it'll work for you.
And we invite you also to share this if you're a parent that's listening right now, or a kid that's listening to this right now. You know, as you get into being 12, 13 years old, your hormones start shifting, and then parents are noticing that there's some moods. And we got summertime. Oh my goodness, that's like a whole other thing. But definitely you can gain some really powerful tools for your tool belt that will just make hopefully your relationship stronger. That's what the goal of this thing is. Yes.
Absolutely.
Ah!
So,
Well, I'm excited to be here. Are you guys excited?
Super excited.
yeah, I can't wait to talk more about relationships and help everyone out.
Okay, let's dive in. So our next one, if you want to go through back into all of the different episodes, we're going to be talking about self.
Yeah,
Yes.
a relationship with me.
Before we can fill everybody else's cup, what do we got to do?
We gotta fill our own cup.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I love it. Awesome. Well, please stick around and let's get started.
Absolutely. See you guys next time.
Mhm.